Canada is a great place to be an entrepreneur, and it is the time to build. It's never been a better time. And for us, like as an advisor or mentor in the space, it's really about finding passionate entrepreneurs to work with and help build. Hi, I'm Warren Yee. I'm the managing partner at Altmaven Capital. We are a capital markets and M&A advisory firm. We work with companies anywhere between 5 million of revenue up to 100 million. And in my spare time, I'm a very passionate startup advisor, and I love being at TBDC. With every founder I advise, I take a founder-led approach first. I'm always about the grit of the founder and how good they are at coming back from setbacks. That is always my number one focus, and working with founders has been such a pleasure because I am only an accelerator to them, but it's been a great presence to help them grow. When it comes to evaluating founders and their team, we look for three things. One is the market big enough? Is the product fit for the market? And then is the team ready to build that product and execute in that market? When it comes to advising an early stage company, I always look at where they are in the process of building that company. No two companies are alike, and when it comes to learning about that company and helping them scale, it's really about making sure that they can actually build and are solving the right type of problem first. And from there, we kind of layer in the team, and then we kind of open up markets with them. But it really starts from a foundational approach. A key metric that I think founders think too much upon is trying to get funding first and then build the company. The most successful founders I've seen are always looking at client problems first and then solving them and then building towards that. It's never about trying to get funding to solve for the problem. Those are, to me, vanity. There's a vanity metric. When trying to look for strategic advisors or advisors to join your company, the key part is just understanding your problem, and then you can figure out who to look for within the industry to help you kind of guide your way. At every stage of the company, you need different individuals along for the ride. I view it as building a plane and flying it too. At different altitudes, you need different individuals along board. And so in the early stages, it's really about opening doors and building the company. So that's how I would go about advising on who to bring in first. Over the last 5 years, as I look at the startup industry, there's been a lot of changes in terms of how companies are being built today. We're seeing a lot more scaled down type of companies that can be built where they're generating revenue earlier and earlier. I look for those in terms of the type of companies that can scale faster, or you're solving a very big, audacious problem where you actually need capital funding. What I want to see from founders is a little bit more grit, where you're taking a lot more in terms of timing to think about the problem that you're solving and then building an MVP to go at it. It's never been a cheaper time to build out an MVP to start looking for clients. I would suggest that first. In the Canadian landscape, as I look at founders, we're still kind of tied to what we've seen over the last few years, where let's get funding first and then build after. What I'm seeing now and what I'm advising now with founders is always build first, get to market faster, get clients. That way you have more control over the narrative, even when it comes to investors. When you're always pre-building or evangelizing, it gives VCs or investors the power because they can wait and delay. But if you're in market, it gives them less time to think. And if you're actually getting a lot of traction, they need to be on or off. So it's a great way to drive the word FOMO, the fear of missing out, for them when you get to market faster.